So on today's tutorial, you will need a curve ruler, a tape, a marker, and also a straight rule, and also a pencil or a pen. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make a straight line like so. So this will mark as my middle line and also make a shoulder line point here. So I'm gonna measure my length, arm length, from the shoulder line to the wrist. So this is how long my length will be. And then after, I'm gonna measure from my shoulder line to the bicep, and then from the bicep I'm gonna measure down to the elbow. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make horizontal lines on the bicep and elbow and also the wrist line point. So I'm gonna take my bicep measurement and divide it by 2 bicep circumference, and also take my elbow circumference and divide it by 2. And also on the wrist, I'm going to take the wrist circumference and also divide it by 2. And also don't forget to label your points so you don't get confused. So now I'm going to connect all the points together. This is how I'm connecting the points. And that's it. So I'm going to join the shoulder line to the bicep line using a straight line. So at this point, I'm going to use a pen. If you have a pencil, you can use a pencil first. And then once you're satisfied with all the curves and all the points, then you can use a marker. So well, on this side, I'm going to mark out my front. And this other side, I'm going to mark my back. So on this front line here, I'm going to divide the length of the line. I'm going to divide 9.5 inches by 4, and then I will mark out the points. So I'm folding my tape so I can get the measurement. So that's it. I'm gonna make a point 1 point and also other point. Well, from the back line here, I'm gonna divide by 3. So the thing is, if you are measuring the front side, you divide your line 4 times, and on the back you divide your line 3 times. So I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, and here I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm gonna, from this point here, I'm gonna go in by 0.5 inches. So these points that I'm creating here, they're gonna help me make a curve And also from this point, I'm going to go out by 0.75. From this point, on this point, I'm going to go out by 0.575. And after that, I'm going to divide this line here by 2. And after getting that point, then I will go ahead and go in by 0.5. From here, I'm going to take my curve ruler and then I will create a curve. Watch closely on which point I'm using to create the curve. So I'm just going to join all those points that I created, the one which has 0.5, the one which has 0.75. And then I will do the same on the back side. And that's it. I'm satisfied with the curve, so I'm just gonna go ahead, use my marker. And that's it, guys. So what I'm doing right now is I'm creating the 0.5 for the seam allowance. So I'm just gonna mark 0.5 and trace out the curve. So when my pattern paper is curving, I'm gonna also curve when I insert the seam allowance, like what I'm doing. So, and then, well, that's it. So from now, I'm gonna mark where my short sleeve will end. So for the short sleeve, this is how long my short sleeve will be. So I measured 4 inches, and then I'll just gonna go ahead and make a line, a horizontal line. So that's it, guys. Well, I'm gonna use this pattern to cut out the short sleeve on a separate pattern paper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna place this pattern paper on top of the other pattern paper which I'll be using to cut out the short sleeve. And guys, if you like the video so far, please like, subscribe, and also share, and also leave a comment. So I'm gonna trace out the curve line like so. And then I will mark the point, the bicep point, so I can be able to make a line. So firstly, I'm just gonna make a straight line on the middle, and then I will mark my back and also my front. So this is for the short sleeve, and then I will cut out. And that's it, guys. I have my short sleeve and also my long sleeve. So I just used the long sleeve to cut out the short sleeve. So the only difference in this pattern, it's only the length, because the other one is short sleeve and the other one is long sleeve. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share my videos. Please also leave the comment down below, and I'll see you on the next video.